Hey, this is Russell Brunson, and I'm going to be doing some questions today. And the very first question I got from you guys is all about time management, which is interesting, I'm guessing, because a lot of you guys are wondering, Russell, how in the world are you able to juggle a company with over 250 employees, plus have a beautiful wife and 5 kids, and church responsibilities, and all these other things, and not go insane? And a couple things. Number one, some days I do want to go insane. So don't feel guilty if you're looking at this saying, how does he keep it all together? Sometimes I don't. So I'm just like anybody else. There's lots of ups and downs. But as a whole, I do my best, and I cram a lot into every single day. And so the question is, what's the secret to creating more time in your day? What strategies do you use to manage your time as an entrepreneur? And so there's a lot of stuff I could share, but I just want to kind of share what I think is probably the most important and probably the thing that sucks the life out of more people who are trying to be business owners than anything else. In fact, I think especially for entrepreneurs, people who are trying to sell things online or make money or whatever, one of the biggest problems we get into is there's so much information, right? And then so you start reading books and courses and watching videos and podcasts and more podcasts, and you start getting all this overload sometimes. We have so many things happening, right? And that's the big part, I think, initially is the information overload. But then what's even worse is the communication overload. What I see people doing all the time is every single time their messenger beeps, they stop and they're checking the Facebook Messenger, and then Skype read, and then they got a phone, and then they got to check their Voxer, and then their Instagram, and then their feed, and they're like all these amazing things that are happening all the time, and we get so distracted that we're never able to just sit and focus. And so what I want to talk about is I think probably the biggest time strategy for me is like proactive time versus reactive time. Okay, so what that means is if somebody calls, my phone rings, I will never answer it unless it's my wife. Like, she's the only person I actually answer the phone for because she trumps all things. But for anybody else, I never answer my phone calls. I try to not ever do phone calls at all. If you've ever tried to call me on the phone, you know I'm like, I don't really do phone calls. Either email me or Vox me or something, because I like to have, where I can choose, like, okay, I'm going to answer messages between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock today. So from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, I'm like getting in the zone and just answering all my emails, listening to my messages, answering and just getting all done at once in one block, and that's it. And that gives me the rest of the day to focus on doing whatever I want to do. But so many people, they get stuck in this reactive mode where they're just, every single thing that hits them, they're like, and they're jumping here, and they're jumping here, and they're jumping here. They never actually get anything done. So you as a busy entrepreneur who's trying to change the world and trying to create products and businesses and companies and do all these things, you can't be jumping off every single thing. You have to have focus time where you're able to actually work. And the biggest thing is breaking out your time where you no longer let people do reactive communication where you're reacting all the time. You got to focus on the proactive. So you shift things and say, okay, this is the time I'm going to answer all the messages. If you have a question for me, you have to send it to me in a way that I can answer during this period of time, because I can't shift my focus. I need to be able to focus on what I'm doing right here. I think that's the biggest time management thing that help entrepreneurs. I think most entrepreneurs, if you want to see how you're doing from time management, do a time study where basically you sit down and you start mapping out, okay, from 8 a.m. to 8:15, what do I do? From 8:15 to 8:30, what do I do? And map that your entire day for 2 or 3 days, and really quickly you'll realize, oh my gosh, I'm spending like 80-90% of my day just reacting to messages, and that's why I never get anything done. Okay, and the reason I'm able to move things so much faster is I spend the hour at the end of the day, or maybe whenever that is, maybe in the middle of the day for you, whatever makes the most sense, just doing those things, and the rest of the time you're just focused on destroying the next piece of your goal and getting closer and closer to your dreams. And so that's the first question about time management. That's the secret to creating more time in your day, and I hope that helps you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Every single week we publish new secrets just like this, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of them, and I will see you on the next video.